Hi, I'm back again. No, that's Troops, this one. Big up yourself, Troops, yeah? Safe journey to yourself, to your missus and your two sons, yeah? You're on your way to America, you're in your way to live in a dreamland. Beautiful country, beautiful city, NYC, baby. But yeah, let me just have a sip of this Volvic lime and lemon. It says sugar free. You see this here? No, that's it. You won't be able to see it. Oh, you see it, yeah? You see it, yeah? So, I'm bringing you my review of Arsenal 3, Dundalk 0. On paper, it was an expected win. In reality, we got the win. Some outstanding individual performances, should I say, and nice to have a clean sheet. Yes, people will say it's Dundalk, but you beat what's put out in front of you. From your Dundalk to your Manchester United this Sunday, it is what it is. But I'm here again, and to the ladies, to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, good morning from London, England, or wherever you're watching around the world. It's good afternoon to you in your countries, or other countries, it could be good evening. We have morning here in London, England, or in England, should I say. And I'm here in London just producing another video. And this video is my review of the game itself. Yeah, for me, the whole game for me was outstanding. I thought the first half hour, and after the first half hour and over that, what a solid, superb performances by Dundalk. I mean, they had the first shot on goal, and Alex Ranarsson had to make a save. He couldn't take any chances. It was at 25 yard out, and odd that. You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, we allowed the first shot of the game to come in against us, but Ranarsson made a decent save. And I thought during the evening, I thought we were a little bit too flat, just a little bit too slow in our passing. Movement was slow. Style of play was not good to watch again. And it's just the same sideways, backwards. But I think in the second half, Mikel Arteta must have said to them, you've got to do it quicker. You've got to move quicker. You've got to be in the box. You've got to be moving around the pitch quicker, yeah? He's got into the attackers he's got into the attackers' heads and he's told them exactly what he wanted them to do, and it worked. I mean, what was it? Was it the first half we were 2-0 up? Maybe the scoreline flattered us a little bit at the business end of the first half, but I'll tell you what, Eddie Nketiah showed how brave he was for the first goal, and when the shot came in, saved by the goalkeeper, he did what any fox in the box would do, and that's pouch onto any scraps, and he got the scrap there, and the ball ended up in the onion bag, as they say. Second goal, what a finish by Joe Willock. He is a promising young player. I do like his energy, his fitness levels, and I've always praised his both his fitness levels and his energy around the pitch, and he took his goal well. He's a guy that can arrive late in the box and score the goals for me. And I'll tell you what, he's going to be causing Arteta some headaches in the subject of being on the bench for Manchester United. He will not be a bad option, I'll tell you that now. Reece Nelson, well, what a great performance by him, and Willock for me. But I think Willock, he just edges it for me as our best performer. But I will be coming on to that in my player ratings. Yeah, I think Dundalk didn't didn't show us any fear. I mean, they sat back and their aim was to hit us on the counter attack. And to be fair, they did exactly that in the first half hour of that game and over. So credit to them where it's deserved. Arsenal stepped up another gear after the 40th minute and they ended up 2-0 up at half time. In the second half, Arsenal came out a lot better. They could have had about 4, 5, maybe 6 or 7s. However, it wasn't to be. But the main thing is we've won the game, which is good. Yeah, we won the game. We've got the 3 points, we kept a clean sheet, and we've got 6 points out of a possible 2 Europa League games. The next game is at home to Molde. Oh, Molde, or Molde, however you pronounce the name. Yeah. That's after the Manchester United game, so we'll see how that pans out. So without further ado, let's get into my own player ratings. So in goal, Alex Renarson. For me, his catching and his distribution of the ball was superb. Commanded his area, commanded his defenders, or those who defended in front of him on the set piece issue. And it was a quiet night for him overall, especially in the second half. He really didn't have too much to do. I can only remember him touching the ball twice in the second half. And that was what I can remember. I don't think, apart from the early save in the first half, the early save in the first half, which is right at the beginning of the game, I can't really remember what he did. So I'm going to give him a solid 7. Yeah, because he just showed me how commanding he was in the box, and he's very vocal, and that is what we need in a goalkeeper. But he might have bigger and better tests to come. Maybe Mulder might give him that test at the Emirates next Thursday, but he gets a 7. Right, this was, I don't know if it was a back 5 or back 3. Oh. Alright, let's go with the back 3. This is so difficult. Did Mustafi ever start? Yeah, he did. Mustafi did start. I don't think he was troubled at times. No, did he start? We started Mustafi, we started Xhaka. It was meant to be a back 4. It was Suarez, Mustafi, Kolasinac, and no. So I'm going to go with Cedric Suarez. For me, yeah, he was very steady, very good going forward. He put in 1 or 2 decent crosses in the box, and it was worth a gamble by any attacker in the world of football. You know, crosses that come in, any world-class number 9 will be looking for those crosses. And yeah, I like the way he puts his crosses in. In a short space of time, I've seen that guy put in more crosses than what Bellerin has done in his entire Arsenal career. I've seen him score a goal with his first 2 touches of the game v Norwich. I remember that game where Bellerin would never have thought of hitting it from that range, from that far out. He is a very good right back. He's better than Bellerin. If I didn't have Maitland-Niles, I'd have him at right back for every game, especially the big games. I think he knows what it takes to win big games. European Championship winner. But for me last night, should I say, he was he was superb at what he did. Defensively, I don't think he had too much to do. I don't remember him having too much to do, but you know, I think he may have given 1 or 2 fouls away, but I can't remember him having a bad game. I don't think it was a bad game for him. I thought it was a decent performance. I'm going to give him a 7.5. Into the back 4, the centre of it. Mustafi, again, he had nothing to do really. I think I just had to mark him as a 7. He possibly won his fair share of headers. yeah, just kept it simple when the ball was at his feet. I've noticed he was as simple as he come, very safe and passive, and you expect him to do that. That's part of his game. He didn't have too much defending to do. You know, there was not a striker who had the pace of Vardy, so he didn't have anything to worry about. It was a fairly comfortable night for him. 7 for him. Well, Kolasinac, I thought it was another. You know what? Pretty decent going forward, I have to say. And defensively, he didn't have much work to do. He hardly had sweet FA to do, so it was a steady night for him. He gets a 7, if I have to be honest. Maitland-Niles, well, fantastic offensive work on the left, because every attack or every movement seems to happen on the left. Like Troop says, to the left, to the left. As Beyonce would say, to the left, to the left. Everything goes to the left, to the left. I think I got the lyrics wrong, but you could correct that by leaving it in the comment section below if you want, and give me your footballing opinions after this player ratings. But for me, yeah, 7 for Kolasinac. Yeah, I mean, Maitland-Niles, I've done Kolasinac. Maitland-Niles, offensively, yeah, superb going forward. He offered us another dimension, and he caused Dundalk problems on their right-hand side for me. And defensively, I don't think he had too much to do as such. Not much defending to do. Apart from, well, there was one cross from their winger that went out of play, but it would have been nice to see Maitland-Niles get as close as he can, goal side, and prevent that cross happening. But I don't have nothing to complain about, so I'm going to give him a 7.5. Right, midfield 3. Where this is where I would have thought Xhaka would have been involved, where he sits in between the two, or goes between the centre half pairing as a back 3. But for me, Xhaka, again, it was such a comfortable night for him. You know, professional job done, as like the rest of his teammates, and he didn't look troubled at all. We didn't have much running to do when we didn't have the ball. I don't think they caused us any problems at ends off, really. Maybe with the first attempt of the game from Dundalk, maybe he was the one who was meant to track that the player who had a shot, and he probably didn't get tight enough. But other than that, I'm going to mark him as a 7. Midfield. Who do we have in midfield? Joe Willock, I think rightfully so, man of the match. I'm going to give him, I'm going to be nice and give him a 9. I thought he's superb. I thought his footwork with the ball was amazing. He was direct. He took players on. He wasn't scared to be direct. He wasn't scared to take players on, which he did, and he did it superbly. His end product was not bad. I thought his end product improved as the game grew. He was looking for his team. He was not just playing for himself at times. He was playing with his teammates and linking up well with Nketiah, Pepe. I like the way he did that. And I like the way he linked up well with Reece Nelson as well. I thought them two I thought them 4 alone had a good understanding. And for me, yeah, he's hands down man of the match. Excellent display by him, and he has caused Arteta a big problem and a big headache for the game against Manchester United. He's got to be at least on the bench. He's an option that we can throw into the equation should we need to change it. For me, he gets I'm going to give him a 9 performance, because that was a 9 out of 10 performance. Wow. Alongside him, El Neni, very steady again, tidy on the ball, like Xhaka was, I would say. Yeah, he was tidy on the ball. Definitely always all over that pitch. He covered every blade of that pitch, and he put in honest shift. Well, I'm going to give him a 7.5. Just by the way that he kept it really simple and just kept it so simple. Not to give the ball away too much, and he did have an honest shot in the second half, and I appreciate the effort there. That's something I should have mentioned about Cedric Suarez. He had a left-footed effort from 20 yards out or further out, a little bit further out, and it raised over the bar. And then he had an effort on his strong foot, by the way, raised over the bar. But it was a good effort. It was worth the effort. And you know what they say, if you don't shoot, you don't score. So Mohamed El Neni, he can have a 7.5. That's the midfield sorted. Now the attack. Reece Nelson, 8. What a display. Took on his fullback, beat him on the outside, put in some crosses. There was times where, should I say, there was moments where his decision making could come into question because there were crosses he put in, but maybe he should have gone low ball or looked for his teammate from a cutback. But overall, I think he was magnificent in what he did off the ball. On the ball. Not so much off the ball, but on the ball. What a display. He was direct, beating his man, showed great pace. And that is a future. He performed like a future, not just a future Arsenal player, but he performed like a future England international as well, and a future fantastic footballer that he's going to be. He gets an 8. On the other side, Nicolas Pepe. Again, yeah, he was much better than of recent weeks. He took a man on who was showing signs where he was prepared to take the defender on, beat him on the outside, full of trickery, full of speed as well, and he took his goal well in the early stages of the second half. What a clean strike on his right foot as well, from not far out, from near 20 yards, should I say? It was it was good to see an Arsenal player score from outside the A-team, and that was for me the goal of the night, and should I say goal of the game and night. So for me, I'm going to give him an 8 on this one. Eddie Nketiah got his goal, worked harder than any Arsenal player in a shirt, and just chased down defenders all night when he didn't have the ball. He would do that all night, and he did chase down defenders. He did chase down even the goalkeeper. Obviously, you put him in the first team, he's there to make sure the goalkeepers, the defenders, don't have a comfortable day all night. And that's what he done. And he was brave to get his goal, the first goal of the game for us. I'm going to give him an 8. Right, the substitutions. Now, who do I go for? Well, we had Tierney, Ceballos on. Oh. I know we took off Pepe. We take off Pepe for? Balogun came on. Balogun, Tierney. I said his name. Balogun, Tierney. Willian came on. William, Balogun, Tierney. He came in our defence. Oh, Ceballos, that's it. Ceballos, I think he was on early stand 5. Just did what he had to do really, and just helped the team out. Didn't do anything spectacular as such, but he helped the team out. 5. Tierney and Balogun, I don't think they had enough time to impose themselves in the game, so I might just not mark them. Ceballos, Tierney, Balogun. Who's the Arsenal player that came on? Oh, come on. I said his name. I'm trying to think now. Willian, yeah. I'm going to give him I'm going to give him a 6. I mean, yeah, he was the best out of the 4 substitutions. He came on, took on defenders, shown a clean bit of pace, which he has. And I like the way he was so direct. Whether he was on the right or on the left, he was direct, beating defenders, getting crosses in, and he looked another threat to Dundalk's defence. So I'm going to give him a 6 because he didn't have that much time to come on, but he had more than enough time. But he didn't get, obviously, the time that he would like to impose himself in the game. So, yeah, I'm going to give him 6. Mikel Arteta, I'm going to give him an 8. I'm going to give him 7.5. No, I'm going to change that to 7.5. I didn't think he was. I think he couldn't have picked a better second team even if he tried, and I feel that it worked to a treat. The formation was right from attack to the defence, and I thought it was an overall good Arsenal performance and very professional. So. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give him the 8. I'll rechange that from 7.5 to 8. So 8 for you, Mikel Arteta. The ref. Oh, you know what? Give him a 5. It wasn't a nasty game. It was always a game of football, a tactical one, and he didn't have too many yellow cards to dish out as such. So I'm going to give him a 5. Let alone red cards. Yeah, it wasn't that sort of nasty game. I've seen games where there have been very, very malicious, but this was it was a peaceful all-round night for the game of football. Yeah, he can have a 5. So that concludes my player rating, substitution, management, and the ref. I'll be back this afternoon. Hopefully, I should be back this afternoon in time to give you another football context on my video. Other than that, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys to the girls, thank you once again for listening, for watching. Thank you for that, and I thank you for tuning in. I'll be back. I said I'll be back this afternoon, and I hope you have enjoyed this player ratings. If you've got your own ratings, if you feel that my ratings are not fair, then I'll be happy to allow you guys to you're more than the freedom and the welcome to leave it in the comment section below. If you've got your own views on my ratings, leave it in the comment section below, as I've just said. Smash the thumbs up like button, and speaking of smash, my subscribe button as well, yeah? Please smash that up for me, yeah? I'd really appreciate that. Left, right, and centre. That shows me the love and support, yeah? Let's make this channel grow, and I'll bring you the latest football context as much as I can. Other than that, you have a good day. Have a more than good day. And, I'll be back this afternoon. And, I'm out of here. Peace again, love again, and bless again. See you later. Nice.